Once upon a time in a vast blue sky, there lived a tiny fluffy cloud named Puffy. He was smaller than the other clouds, always drifting lazily with the wind. Puffy loved floating around watching the world below, but he never thought much about responsibility or hard work. To him, life was all about enjoying the gentle breeze and the warmth of the golden sun. One day, Puffy noticed the other clouds gathering together. They were growing bigger, darker, and heavier. Curious, he floated closer and asked, "What are you all doing? Why do you look so serious?" An old, wise cloud named Nimbus looked at Puffy and said, "We are preparing to bring rain to the land below. The rivers are drying up, the fields need water, and the animals are thirsty. It is our duty to help them." Puffy giggled. "That sounds like too much work. I'd rather float and enjoy the sky." Nimbus sighed. "Puffy, every cloud has a purpose. If we don't do our job, the earth will suffer." But Puffy didn't listen. He playfully drifted away, enjoying his carefree life. He passed over lush forests, sparkling lakes, and towering mountains. The world looked so beautiful, and Puffy felt lucky to be free from worries. Days passed, and Puffy noticed something strange. The rivers that once flowed gracefully were now thin streams. The fields, once green, had turned brown and dry. Trees stood still, their leaves drooping. The flowers that used to dance in the wind were now withered. Puffy felt a pang of sadness, but he still didn't think it was his problem. One day, while drifting over a quiet valley, Puffy saw a little bird sitting on a dry tree branch. The bird's feathers were ruffled and its beak was slightly open, gasping for breath. Puffy gently floated down and asked, "Little bird, what's wrong?" The bird looked up, its eyes filled with sadness. "I am thirsty. The river has dried up and I can't find water anywhere. My friends are struggling too. We don't know how much longer we can survive." Puffy's heart sank. For the first time he realized how much the land depended on the clouds. "I want to help, but I'm just a small cloud. What can I do?" Puffy asked. The bird gave a weak smile. "Even small efforts can make a difference. If you try, maybe other clouds will join you." Determined, Puffy decided to do something he had never done before: work hard. He started gathering tiny droplets of water from the air. He floated higher and higher, collecting moisture. It was difficult, and Puffy felt heavier than ever, but he didn't give up. Nimbus and the other clouds saw what Puffy was doing. Impressed by his determination, they decided to help. Together they grew bigger and darker. The sky rumbled as Puffy and the clouds gathered all the moisture they could. Then, with a loud roar of thunder, it happened. Rain began to fall, drop by drop, then faster and heavier. The dry earth drank up the water eagerly. Rivers filled up once more. Trees lifted their branches and flowers bloomed with new life. The little bird chirped happily, hopping around in the fresh rain. "You did it, Puffy. You saved us." Puffy smiled, feeling something he had never felt before: true happiness. He realized that helping others brought more joy than simply floating around aimlessly. As the rain continued to bless the land, Puffy knew he had found his purpose. Moral of the story: no matter how small you are, your efforts can make a big difference. Never underestimate the power of kindness and responsibility. Glowing star, if you liked this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing adventures. See you in the next story. Movie Camera Sparkles.